Japanese yokai. I'm sure you've heard about them. Yokai are supernatural entities and spirits in Japanese folklore. Yokai are also referred to as Akashi, Mononoke, or Mamono. There are so many different yokai, but I think the most known about is the kappa, which has been shown in many anime, and there are even kappa mascots in Japan. But I'm not going to talk about the kappa. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 different creepy yokai. First is Kanbari Nyudo. This is a toilet yokai, a hairy Japanese monster in priest robes that only appears on New Year's Eve to spy on you while you are going to the toilet. And if it likes you, it might stroke your back or lick you with its long tongue. It is said that those who are molested by this yokai suffer bad luck for an entire year. And to top it off, victims also develop constipation. This has to be the most perverted, invasive and disgusting yokai I have ever heard of. What do you think of the Kanbari Nyudo? Translated to English, Jorogumo means woman spider, but the kanji can also mean entangling bride or whore spider. They are cunning and appear as seductive young women. They feed on young men who fall for their tricks, trapping them in their webs and devouring them slowly. The Jorogumo legend is based on the real golden orb weaver spider, which is found all around Japan. When the spider reaches 400 years old, she will transform into a Jorogumo and start preying on humans. Joran Falls in Izu, Japan is said to be home to a Jorogumo. The legend says a woodcutter encountered the spider when she tried to drag him behind the waterfall. He escaped, warning the village to stay away, but an outsider met the Jorogumo. Surprisingly, she let him live as long as he never spoke of it. The story diverges from there, but most versions end with him entangled in a spiderweb and wishing he had kept his mouth shut. Stories about Manto supposedly began in the 1930s as schoolyard tales. Manto is said to haunt the last cubicle of public or school toilets. Also known as red cape, it forces you to make a choice between a red or blue cape or red and blue toilet paper. If you choose red, you will be slashed until you are drenched in your own blood, so you turn red. And if you choose blue, you will be strangled until you are blue. If you outsmart it by giving a nonsensical answer or choosing another colour, then a variety of other hellish outcomes await. Even fleeing is futile, as the red cape would just block your way. In other words, death is near certain in an Manto encounter. Also, I discovered there's an Manto video game. Kuchisake Onna, also known as the slit-mouthed woman, torments her victims with one question. With her lower face concealed by a veil or mask, she asks, "Am I beautiful?" If you say no, she kills you with large scissors to punish you for your insolence. Should you say yes, she removes her veil or mask and reveals how her mouth has been slit from ear to ear, before repeating her question. If you still say yes, she slits your mouth till it resembles hers. If you say no, she kills you by cutting you in half. So what did you think of the Kanbari Nyudo, Jorogumo, Manto, and the Kuchisake Onna? And what would you do if you encountered one of these?